guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping in today. I'm gonna tell you, I'm burning up. It is hot here in the South and I'm just like, woo, it's hot. So anyway, but the air conditioners, thank God for air conditioning. That's all I got to say. And so I'm coming to you today with another Disney haul. That some things that I've ordered, some things that through Magic Mail, and things that I've picked up. So I wanted to share those with you and let you see what I have. So the first thing I want to share with you is something I'm so excited about. I never have collected anything from Starbucks. And I know they had a series of mugs that were You Were Here, I think it was. Now they have got a series, or just finished up a series, whatever, of Starbucks Been There series. And I even think they have ceramic tumblers or whatever you want to call them that they're coming out with. And I'm not a big fan of those because I really don't use them, but I do love the coffee cups, the mugs. And so this really doesn't have to do with Disney, but I wanted to share it because, you know, Disney does, Starbucks does put out a lot of you know, Disney items, and so I wanted to share this, but it is the Starbucks South Carolina mug, and so I just loved it. Look at the pink inside of that, how they colored it pink on the inside. I love that. I think it's beautiful, and I just love all the little things that it offers up. Of course, you've got little iced sweet teas all throughout the mug there. You've got a peach for Georgia peaches, and down in Gaffney, South Carolina, of course, shrimp and grits is a real popular thing here in the South. And of course, golf down around the coast. Big down in Myrtle Beach is a golfing kingdom down there. So anyway, I just love this mug and I wanted to share it with you because I was so excited about it. I thought it was very pretty and I just love it. So that is my Starbucks mug. Wanted to share. And let's see what else we got. Of course, you guys know I'm a big Five Below fan and I've really been on the socks. I'm not going to open up each individual pair this time because I have a lot to show you and I don't want to make the video too long. But I did get a Lions King edition of their socks, and it has several different pair. I think it's 5 pair, and it has various different designs from the Lion King on it. So love that. And then I have the Aladdin edition where it has several pair with Jasmine on it, which I really like that. And so those are my Aladdin pair. And then my son has gotten on a kick with Five Below, and I already have this one, and it is the Pez container of Woody from Toy Story 4. I already had that, but I think he didn't really realize that, and he bought me this one, which is so sweet. Thank you, Zachary. And he also picked me up because Woody is the only one that I had, I think, with Toy Story. Or did I have another one? Oh, well, I can't even remember myself. But anyway, he picked me up Buzz. I did not have Buzz. I do know I didn't have Buzz. And then he picked me up Bo Peep. And I thought that was so pretty. So I've got 3 of them now, and I just love it. That is so sweet, Zachary. Thank you very much. So those are the things that Zachary got me. The next thing I want to show you is some pins that I purchased from Marci Mouse. And here is Marci Mouse's card. And she has got, she is on Instagram, and she also has a YouTube channel, but you can check her out on Instagram, and I'll link her information below. But she has a Friday night live sale that I certainly enjoy watching. It's fun. Of course, you know, she'll show pins, and you have to write sold and whatever the name of the pin is. And if you're the first person to come across her feed, win the pen. You win the opportunity to buy or purchase the pen. And so it's a lot of fun. You see a pen you really, really want, and you're trying to beat it and beat everybody else out to get the pen. So sometimes you get them and sometimes you don't. It's just how quick you are. But anyway, these pens are going to be from what I purchased from Marci Mouse. Now, I've purchased some that I'm not actually showing in this video because I'm working on a special frame just for these pens that I'm collecting of this particular collection. And when I get them done, I'm going to do a separate video on that. But anyway, one of the first things that I purchased is this beautiful, beautiful pen from Tokyo Disney Resort, and it's Rapunzel. And I'm collecting this series, and it is a gorgeous, gorgeous pen. And I've got a few others, but I don't have them all, and there's quite a few in the series, the collection. So I'm working on that. So I was able to pick that one up from Marci Mouse, so thank you there. The next one I loved. I really was not planning on buying anything the particular night because I had bought quite a bit of pens prior to the sale. Not from really Marci Mouse, but from other sellers and off secondary market. But when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. So what it is, it's the Doorways to Disney, but it is the Toy Story Midway Mania pen. And I have been eyeing that on the secondary market for a while and just have not spent the money on it. And when I saw this, Marci Mouse had a better price, and I was like, oh, I can't turn that down. And so luckily I was able to get it. But you got Buzz Light here, and when you open it up, see if I can open it up. And it has a hinge door. You've got the green aliens on the inside there. That is just a beautiful, beautiful pen, and it is going to be a nice piece for my Toy Story collection. I love it. And then that closes back up, and you push that back over, and there you go. But I love, love, love that pen, so I was so happy to pick that up. And then another pen that I've been wanting, and I really don't know which way is up and which way is down on this particular pen. I'm just going to hold it like this. But it is the Donut series. It was a mystery bag set that you could, purchase. And I've just never picked any of those up. But of course, I wanted Peter Pan to kind of go in my Peter Pan collection. So I was able to pick that up. And I think I picked that up. Now, Marci Mouse will put some boards up on her Instagram page, and I don't think she's putting any up this week because I think she's been out of town, but like on Mondays at some point. And of course, same thing, your first one in the comments to hit the type in sold and the name of the pen, and then of course it's yours that you can purchase. So I think that I picked that up off of one of her $5 boards, I think, $4 or $5 boards. Then she had these wonderful pens. Now, I'm not sure. Oh, they're $24.99 in the park. And I think I got these off Marci Mouse for, I want to say $13 is what I want to say. I might be wrong, but it's something similar to that. But of course, it's Peter Pan, and you've got various little things from the movie, the hat and the ship and Tinkerbell and the little bear. And so I just love those and was able to pick those up. So got those from Marci Mouse. And then the last thing I think I have from the Marci Mouse sale, and I think I'm right, is this pen right here. And it is from Up. And it's Carl and Ellie when they got married. And I just love this. I don't know why it's taken me so long to start a collection of Carl and Ellie. I've just recently watched the movie. I hadn't even watched the movie, and everybody was like, Mitzi, why are you not watching that movie? It's wonderful. Sure enough, I watched it and I loved it. But if you know my twin sister Melissa over at Pixie Dust and Peaches, our dad looks very similar to Carl, and he passed away when we were little girls, but we of course have pictures and such. And I think that's why it just touches us so much, is because he does remind us so much of our father. And so anyway, that's real sweet. I wanted to pick that up. And so I got that from Marci Mouse. So thank you, Marci Mouse. And you guys be sure to check her out on Instagram on her Friday night live sale. Now, the next thing I want to show you is something I found, and I love it because I've seen other folks have these on their channel. Matter of fact, Maria over at Mouse People had a giveaway, and I can't remember which character she had, if it was Woody or if it was Jessie, but had the lip smacker as one of her items in her giveaway. I found this, and I said, oh my gosh, I finally found one. And so I was able to pick that up, and my son's been wanting to use it. I was like, no, go grab one of the others. I hadn't opened it yet. So anyway, I love it, and that's gonna look great on my Woody backpack, and when we go to the parks, we'll have it. So anyway, I was real glad to pick one of those up. So that's that. Now, a friend of the family went to an auction and found this pen, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And you know what? I hadn't even told Melissa about it. She's gonna have a fit when she sees it. But it is a Steamboat Willie pen, and I know my camera's not gonna do a great close-up of it, so I don't wanna get too close and make it blurry. But from the back of it, it does not have the waffle print on it. And so my idea, it doesn't have a date. It is Disney. It has a Disney logo on the back of it, but I'm guessing it's 2000 to 2003 or 4. And I think it's a beautiful, beautiful Steamboat Willie pen. And I don't have any Steamboat Willie pens. I really don't collect Steamboat Willie, but this is a beautiful, beautiful pen. And yeah, so I was so happy to pick that up, that he got it for me. So love that. Okay, so another pen that I recently picked up, and you know, Solo is one of my favorite Disney movies, Star Wars movies. I know it didn't do very well in the box office. Folks didn't like it or whatever the case may be, but I love it. And I've collected, you know, the pen set from the movie, various different things. I think I just showed you on one of my last videos, the jumbo that I purchased. And this is from the DSSH, Disney Studio Store Hollywood, and it's a little tiny pen, so it's the Solo, and of course it's another pen that shows the new Millennium Falcon, and it is LE 500, LE 500. And so anyway, I made a trade for this, and Lord have mercy, it's been so long now, I can't remember who I traded for it, but a sweet, sweet person, I think it was off Disney Pen Trading, if I'm not mistaken, traded me for this, and I just love it. So it is going on my pen board. It's going to be a great addition to my Solo collection. So I was glad I was able to pick that up. Next thing I want to show you is something I am typically not a lucky person at all. I enter giveaways, never win. I do the little $5 ops, $10 ops, never win. And so one Sunday afternoon, I was at work, and I was on my lunch break, and I was looking through Instagram and Disney Pen Trading and just everything. And I saw that there was a pin op for one of the new jumbo up houses. And it was offered up by Jennifer Loves Disney Pens. Let me make sure I said that correctly. Yep, Jennifer Loves Disney Pens. And anyway, she had for $5. It was a $5 op, and I only did one spot. And I believe I was spot number 8, if I'm not mistaken. And I want you to know, I won. Can you believe that? If you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw it as soon as I got it in. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous pen. And I was just like, oh, I cannot believe it. I was so, so excited. And I mean, you guys who have seen the pen, who have interest in the pen, you know what I'm talking about. A gorgeous, gorgeous pen. It's regularly $64.99, and they're going on the secondary market $80, $90, $100 for these pens. And so for me to win it for $5, I was just over the moon. You just don't know. And this is such a beautiful, beautiful pen. And I want to say, let's see if it tells me on the back. So yes, it's LE 1000. So I don't have to take it off its backer card because it has 3 pen posts and it's fairly large. So it is absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love this. And I remember when these pens came out and me commenting, thinking, oh man, that is such a beautiful pen. I would just love that. And at the time I was not collecting up, and for me to spend $65 on a pen that I don't even collect, I just really wasn't gonna do it. And excuse me, and so when I won that op, I was like, oh wow, I can't not get the other pens that came out with it. So I went and purchased on the secondary market the other pens that went along with that. And this is limited edition. And let's see if I can see what it is. Limited edition of 3000. And this is the one with Kevin and Russell. And that is such a beautiful pen. It's definitely a pen-on-pen design. And let's see, yep, I thought Kevin moved. So it is like a slider pen. So I picked that up as well. Then I picked up the one with Russell and Doug. And it too is majorly a pen-on-pen. There's like 3 elements to it right there. And the middle section actually slides. There we go. And it is limited edition 3000 as well. And I love these backer cards. This is a little different. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of wish Disney would move to something like this, because for folks, not everybody cares about the backer card. Not everybody does. Some people take their pens off, put them on a pen board, and they throw away the backer card or sell them on eBay or whatever they do with them. But, you know, for folks like me, who I think the backer card adds so much to the pen and its beauty, because they do have so much detail in these backer cards, I like them, and when they get messed up, I really don't like it. Sometimes it'll break a deal for me if I'm purchasing or trading. If the backer card is really messed up, sometimes I'll just walk away from it. I know that's me. This is my problem, but but anyway, that's just how I am. But this being more of a kind of a sturdy plastic, it might be more durable if they went to something like that in the future with their backer cards. So for nuts like me who really like to have a nice backer card, that would help a little bit. But anyway, was able to pick up that pen. And then the last one is the one of Carl and Ellie that, and they have their little money jar, and it has like the little money inside the jar. So I was able to pick that one up. So that completed that little set. Now I think there were some other pens that went through it with it, but I only got like the box sets and such. I only got the 3 limited edition pens, the smaller ones, to go with my up house that I won. So thank you so much, Jennifer, for offering up that pen op so that I was able to win your pen op. So I was just so excited about that. So that leads me to my next thing. So about a month ago, you know, Disney Studio Store Hollywood, DSSH, had a pen release, and every now and again they'll have one online so that us guys over here on the East Coast have an opportunity to maybe share and get some of the pens. And one of them, and this is a crazy story, I actually logged in, Melissa, my twin sister Melissa, and I both logged in, and I think, oh my goodness, I was up, oh geez, like in the thousands, like 12, 15, 16, 17, maybe 18. I was at 1,800. Melissa, if you remember, comment below. But I was at like number 1,800 and something, if I'm not mistaken. Melissa had a really good number. Hers was lower, like maybe 200, 300 or something. And what it is it showed you your place in line to purchase pens. And of course, you know me, I'm like, well, you can forget me being able to purchase any of the limited edition ones that were released. But you know, crazy person that I am, I stayed on and I said, well, you know what, I want to make it to the store so I can at least pick up some of the open edition pens. So when I actually got there, it took 1 hour for my number to dwindle down to where I could go into the store. And when I got in the store, you're not going to believe it, but this particular pen was left. There was one pen left, and I got it. I don't understand, because I think a girl that Melissa works with, one of her work partners, tried to get on as well, and when she got in after Melissa did, and Melissa was able to purchase 2 or 3 pens, but after she was out and the other person got in, there were no pens left for her to purchase. It said everything was sold out. But of course, and that was like maybe after 20 minutes or so, but then after I waited an hour and got in, this one was still available. And so anyway, this is the older guy, and I can't remember his name right now because I've only seen the movie once, and I just didn't look it up before I filmed this. I remembered and then I forgot. But anyway, nevertheless, I think he is one of the less desirable characters in the movie, but that's okay. And I, of course, snagged it immediately to go in my Up collection. I didn't care. But when this came in, it is a gorgeous pen. It's a pen-on-pen design, and just the quality of the pen is amazing, and I just love it. So yeah, I'm going to add that to my collection, my Up collection, because I waited long and hard and snagged that, and I couldn't believe that it was there. I don't know what happened, if somebody decided not to purchase it, or I don't know what happened, but there was one left in there, and I got it. So got lucky with that, so it'll go in my pen collection. So I also was able to pick up Russell. This is an open edition pen that you can pick up in their online store, and I went ahead and picked that up to go into my Up collection as well. So love that. And so got Russell. So that is it for my Up pens. And so the next thing I want to share with you is Roslyn over on Disney Pen Trading, and if you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen this, but was able to pick up for me, and I'm going to take it out of its box, but the video series that was just released at Disneyland, and it is the Peter Pan. It's the Peter Pan videotape series pen. And I love it, love it, love it. I'm a huge Peter Pan collector, love it. This is limited edition of 1500. And let me show it to you a little better right there. But that is absolutely gorgeous. You've got Peter and Wendy flying through the air with John and Michael. But that is a beautiful, beautiful pen. It opens up, and of course, you've got the videotape on the inside. And then you've got Tinkerbell on the inside door that closes. So love, love that. That is a beautiful, beautiful pen. So it's gonna look great in my Peter Pan collection. So got that. And then the other pen that I picked up, and this one came from, where did I get this one? This one came from Hot Topic, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But if I can get it out of this wrapper, I like to show them out of the wrapper if I can, because they're just prettier and it doesn't offer up such a bad glare. It's an enamel pen, but it is from Toy Story 4. And this is very similar to one of the pens that was released at Tokyo Disney, if I'm not mistaken. It was, the background would spin, but this one does not. It doesn't spin, but it's very similar, and it's a huge pen. I mean, look how big this pen is. And it has all the characters going around in the circle, and it's got the beautiful Toy Story 4 logo in the very center. So really, really nice, nice pen. And I think they have released individual pens also, like for Buzz and Woody, all the separate characters. So I'm gonna have to look into picking those up as well. But this is the only one I have so far from Hot Topic. But I just love that. That is well done. That is a beautiful, beautiful pen. And I know the camera is not going to do it justice, but I was so excited about picking those up too. So we're down to the last thing. And this is, I got it in a trade, and this is the only latte pen that I actually own. I don't have any other latte pen, but it is the one of Tinkerbell with the Peter Pan hat down there beside the cup. And of course, I got it for my Peter Pan collection. And I just love it so much. I have been eyeing this forever. And of course, there's, you know, new things that come out. Oh, well, I'll get that later. And, you know, just go ahead and pick up this new pen. And I just never have. So I traded for this. And I was so excited to get this to go into my collection. So I was real happy to have that. So that is my latte pen. So you guys, I think, and I'm looking around because I know this was a lot to show you, but I've kind of had some issues going on at home, some things going on around here, and I just haven't been able to get some videos that film that I wanted to get done. And so I had the opportunity to do this, and I wanted to kind of get it all in so I could put it away and get it off my dresser. And so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. This is a passion of mine to collect this kind of stuff, and I know you guys are Disney freaks too in your own way of what you collect and the things that you do. And so that's why we love our Disney community, because we all can appreciate each other, right? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Please be sure to click the notification bell and subscribe button so you'll know when I have another video coming out, and you can share with me again. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. We'll see you soon. Bye.